This scroll is dedicated to the reawakening of our peoples who have been asleep far too long here in the Americas. It is now time for you to wake up. We were not brought here by slave ships. That is a lie. In fact, it is the greatest lie ever told. This man's name is Prophet Noble Drew Ali. From now on, you will remember this man's name. He did the greatest thing for our peoples over here in America. Yes, I know, most of you never heard of him. However, he is one of the greatest men of our lifetimes. He reclaimed everything that was taken from us in the year 1928. You just never knew about it until now. More on the Prophet later. First, let's look at our story. The inscription on the Liberty Bell comes from a biblical source which reads, Leviticus 25:10, which reads, And ye shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you. And ye shall return every man unto his possession, and ye shall return every man unto his family. This is in reference to you. Time to wake up and take back what's yours. Did you know that America was as part of the dominions of the Moroccan Empire? See United States Code Title 22 Chapter 2 Section 141, and that the Moors inhabited this land even before the American Indians, and that the Moors were and are your so-called Negroes, blacks and African Americans, and that black is a misnomer that alludes to slavery as opposed to a freeborn man or woman? Did you know that black and African American is not a nationality but a 14th Amendment semi-slave status? Did you know that the Family of Nations will not recognize you as a member of the human race if you do not have a nationality and that you are considered a refugee? See U.S. Immigration and Nationality Act, Section 101, 42, and Section 207, Remember, black is a color and not a nation. Even though Europeans call themselves white, if you ask them their nationality they will tell you Irish, German, Scottish, Dutch, etc. But you as the alleged black man will say, oh, I'm African American, but Africa is not a country, it is a continent with over 50 countries in it. Which nationality are you? And there are 3 Americas, North, Central and South. You can't be 4 continents. Did you know that Europeans stripped you of your Moorish nationality so that you could never tie yourself back to your birthright inheritance? The Americas. Do some research on the Moors and the American Spanish land grants. Did you know that Noble Drew Ali attended the Pan-American Conference in Havana, Cuba in 1928 and received a mandate from the families of nations that acknowledge the Moors as the rightful owners to these lands, North, Central, South America, Canada, Mexico and all adjoining islands? Seek out the minutes to the Pan-American Conference and also research the Bustamante Codes 1928. Research Noble Drew Ali a.k.a. Sheikh Sharif Abdul Ali. You will see he was much more than a mere religious man, but the head of state and royal noble born amongst us and recognized by the nations of the earth. The European has erased any knowledge of our true history. He made us believe that we were brought over here by slave ships. This is a blatant lie. There is no way that they could have brought millions of us over here as they claim, because the ships that they had were only fit to hold 100 to 200 people at a time. That would mean that they would have had to take over 1,000 back and forth trips to bring us over here. Do the math, that just does not add up. In fact, we were already here. There was a great continental shift which caused the continents to separate. If you look at a map, you will see that all of the continents will fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. This is a depiction of how the earth separated. As the Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught, this land was called Amexem. When it split up, the part we know as the Americas became Northwest Amexem. So now you are starting to get the picture. We were already here. North America, Central America, and South America, and all of the adjoining islands belong to us by birthright. The European will make you think that the island of Atlantis